So what's up everybody, this is going to be a Black Clover theory video about Lucifero. I actually suggested this in another video, however I saw it in the comments once again, and it's about the Lucifero that the current cast is fighting is not the real Devil King. There's actually another Lucifero in the underworld controlling this one that we see right now. This is going to be a wild one, so let's get into this. First of all, if you like anime, manga reviews, discussion, spoilers, and theories, definitely hit the subscribe button. If you like the video, like, comment. Switch hit me with some false copyright strikes. I had to start the channel again. So you think if I booted you at the channel, I never did. If you're no subscriber or a new subscriber, it'd be highly appreciated if you like, comment, and subscribe. Watch out for the Patreon and Discord. Once again, I'm new at Discord, so bear with me. Also, if you guys want to see One Piece content from me, check out the other channel. You should see it on the channels tab. So this theory is going to be an interesting one because I actually mentioned this before because a lot of people aren't liking that Lucifero looks like he's about to be defeated in the next couple of chapters. A lot of people are saying it's an ass pull. A lot of people are saying this is BS. I can understand what you're saying. However, Not did say that Asta will be the strongest when Not went to the captain's meeting after Yami and William Vengeance got kidnapped. So that was a little bit of foreshadowing towards this moment as well. Also, 𝙬𝚌 and Asta only had like about a day or two to actually get the Devil Union ready. So you know that the form that they had wasn't the perfected form. So it's not like it's coming out of nowhere. Lucifero might be defeated in the next couple of chapters. However, I don't think this is the actual Lucifero. I think the real Lucifero is still in the underworld. So bear with me. The reason why I think that is because remember that Lucifero possessed all these mid-tier and low-tier devils, and he created like a blob of himself, and it was just a giant mass that looked like it was trying to be a devil, but it couldn't. I still think Lucifero, the way he manifested, was technically artificial. Obviously, he used the life force of Morris to speed up the process of opening up the second gate and as well rearrange the Tree of Qliphoth. However, I don't think Morris's power is strong enough to actually restructure the Tree of Qliphoth completely. I think he was only able to partially do it. And because the devils that were the mid-tier to low-tier mixed together to make that blob, I think that devil mass eventually created a form as to what the Lucifero we're seeing right now. This Lucifero is not the real Lucifero. It's just a basically duplicate of the Lucifero that's truly in the underworld. We've seen Lucifero being able to control devils from the underworld. It's quite clear he has that ability. So why not say that this devil that we see right now is just basically a duplicate of Lucifero, but he's controlling that mass of devils that were all combined into one that eventually took the figure of the Devil King. So I'm not saying that this is 100% factual, but I think this is the case because I did say before, I think there's going to be a Satan in Black Clover, and that's going to be the combination of all the devils at the bottom level of the Tree of Qliphoth. We constantly see that fusion is a thing with devils. We saw devils fusing together with devil unions. So Not's devil unions, when he has the chicken devil and the donkey devil, when he mixes them together, he fuses those two devils together into one devil union. And also devil union is somewhat of a fusion of the devil and the devil host. And now we also see like this perfected devil union, which is a perfect fusion with Asta and 𝙬𝚌 turning into one being. So it's quite clear that devil fusion is in Black Clover and it's common. I mean, we've seen also the devils at the first level of the Tree of Qliphoth, Lilith and Nahima. They became the twin devil of ice and fire when they got combined together. So who's not to say that the three devils at the bottom level, which we know is the devil of time, space, and gravity, combined together to become Satan? That is a possibility, which makes me to believe that if Lucifero gets defeated in the next couple of chapters, I'm talking about the Lucifero that Asta's fighting, the real Lucifero is most likely still in the underworld. I mean, because if you think about it, Lucifero's, he's kind of being written as the final villain, but also not the final villain, because the Lucifero that we're fighting now, there's clear indicators that there's going to be another antagonist after this, because we haven't seen the fourth 𝚬𝚙𝚎𝚑𝚝. We don't know where he is. He just disappeared one day, basically. So it's clear that that fourth 𝚬𝚙𝚎𝚑𝚝 is going to be in the story in the near future. We all probably assume he's going to be antagonist. Also, we didn't see all the devils in the Tree of Qliphoth, which makes me to believe that most likely we're going to have other devils from the Tree of Qliphoth come out eventually. The cast is most likely going to fight them. I don't know when, but eventually they will. And hopefully at that time, the current cast can fight with the Tree of Qliphoth devils one-on-one. But regardless of that, I definitely do see the possibility of Lucifero having his real body in the underworld. If Lucifero's defeated in the next couple of chapters, it'll be epic. It'll be something similar to like Frieza versus Goku. However, we did see Frieza being a consistent pest throughout the series of Dragon Ball. well, after he was defeated. I wouldn't be surprised if Black Clover gets that route, because it does feel like when Asta went to his new devil union, it kind of gave that Goku turning Super Saiyan vibes. Of course, it wasn't as dramatic because we don't have the anime, the Dragon Ball Z anime. When Goku turned Super Saiyan, it was really hype. However, I'm pretty sure when this is animated, it's gonna be around that level of hypeness. So Asta's new transformation is kind of seeming like the Black Clover's version of Super Saiyan, and this fight with lucifero and Asta is Black Clover's version of Goku versus Frieza. If you think about it, it's kind of similar too, because remember Piccolo and Krillin and all of them, they fought against Frieza. Something similar to here, because the captains fought lucifero. Obviously they all got defeated. Funny enough, like when Goku turned Super Saiyan, Krillin died and then Piccolo looked like he was dead too, which made Goku snap. When Libe saw Na and Yami getting stabbed through the stomach, he was having PTSD, which led to that new transformation. So there's similarities here. I know I'm comparing other animes together. I understand they're two different stories. However, you can probably see where I'm going with this. I definitely see Lucifero being a consistent villain in the story, so I wouldn't be surprised if this Lucifero gets defeated, only to find out that the real Lucifero is in the underworld. And most likely in the future, the Black Clover cast will have to go to the underworld and defeat that Lucifero. I think that might be the case, because eventually Libe is gonna have to tell Asta that Lasita is his mother. Clearly, Asta knows about Lasita now, and he understands who she is to Libe, but he doesn't understand who she is to him. With that being said, I could see Asta trying to possibly avenge his mother when they find out that the Lucifero that they defeated in the human world wasn't the actual Lucifero that's in the underworld right now. And if you think about it, if Asta is to defeat the King of Devils now at only 50%, like what will happen to the devil hierarchy? Clearly, it will cause chaos, which could trigger other arcs, the Time Devil and obviously Beelzebub, the Space Devil. It could lead to that moving forward, but I'm leaning more towards Lucifero coming back into the story at full strength, not at 50%, because Lucifero only at 50% getting defeated by Asta and his new perfected devil union, and that's it. It's gonna leave a bad taste in everybody's mouth. Lucifero was really hyped up throughout this arc. We found out that he actually killed Asta's mom. He's basically the representation of everything that Black Clover is against. Lucifero is devil royalty. He is very arrogant. Black Clover is all about coming from the gutter and working your way up. So it wouldn't make sense for somebody this important. Lucifero was the reason why Lasita died. Getting taken out the story completely, this handicap. It just doesn't make sense. I'm not Tabata, but still, Lucifero only at 50%. The person that took away the main character's mom from the living world, and Asta defeated that person only for that person to be handicapped. It's like you're overhyping a villain. You just destroy that hype right then and there at only 50%. And I understand it wouldn't make sense for Asta to defeat Lucifero at 100%, but still, something tells me that this isn't the real Lucifero. The real Lucifero is still in the underworld at 100% of his power, and they're gonna have to face him sometime in the future at full strength. But yes, that's all I have to say about this theory. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think about this theory. Let me know if you think that Lucifero that they're fighting right now is the real Lucifero. If this is the real Lucifero, do you think it's possible that Asta just ends up sending Lucifero back into the underworld? Alright, like if you liked the video, comment, subscribe, and I'm out of here.